भारती न्यूज सीधा सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
Good evening, I'm Tarak Mathur and you're watching Bharati News Bulletins. Let's have a look at the biggest news of the day. Here's the national news first. PM Modi to launch a PM PVTG development mission as a major move to empower the tribal communities. Tomorrow, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch PM PVTG, particularly Vulnerable Tribal Groups Development Mission, as a huge step towards to empower the particular tribal communities of the country. The Modi government will unveil a 24,000 crore rupees scheme to guarantee a comprehensive development of the particular tribal community. This mission was announced in the budget of this year to enhance the socio-economic conditions of the particularly vulnerable tribal groups. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh held telephonic conversation for development grant SHAPs with UK Secretary of State. A wide range of defense and security concerns were discussed by both the presidents with a focus on Indo-Pacific region. In a statement, the Ministry of Defense stated that they had a quick overview of the current interactions and talk about the potential collaborations in the new area. Both parties looked into strategies for fostering stronger defense ties. Also, Mr. Rajnath Singh congratulated Mr. Shaps for being appointed as the Secretary of State for Defense. Mr. Shaps also extended an invitation to the Raksha Mantri to come to the UK soon. PM Modi to hold 3 rallies in MP and Chhattisgarh for assembly elections. Campaigning for assembly elections in Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh is touching the top gear before coming to end tomorrow. In Madhya Pradesh, there will be more meetings and rallies of the star campaigners today. BJP leaders including Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, Union Minister Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari, Narendra Singh Tomar and Jyotidara and Yogi Adityanath and party president JP Nadda will hold various election meetings and rallies today. Apart from this, many other leaders including Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will also be campaigning. Congress National President Mallika Arjun, party star campaigner Rahul Gandhi, Sachin Pilot, former Chief Minister Kamal Nath and Digvijay Singh will hold rallies and meetings in support of the party candidates. Now let's have a look at the international news. Native American tribes fight US over the proposed USD 10 billion renewable energy transmission line. Southwest Arizona is the site of the suspension of work on the USD 10 billion project that is intended to transport renewable energy across the West. Native American tribes claim the federal government has discarded their worries regarding the impact of the Sunzia transmission line will have on sites that are religious and cultural. Following the request of immediate intervention by the Tohono O'odham Nation, which stated that bulldozers were cleaning the portion of San Pedro Valley and that one or more historic sites were being demolished. Federal land managers temporarily halted work on the Sunzia transmission project along with 50 miles segment last week. Brazil president says Israel responds as grave as Hamas attack. The president of Brazil charged on Monday that Israel was killing innocent people without any criteria in the Gaza Strip, calling its activities there as grave as attack carried out by the Palestinian militant groups Hamas on October 7. As serious as Hamas is, Israel's response to the terrorist attack it incited has equally terrible consequence. Iranian drone construction is progressing at the Russian facility. A research organization stated on Monday that satellite imagery demonstrates the progress being made in Russia towards the development of the plant that will make mass produce Iranian designed kamikaze drones, which Moscow is anticipated to use against Ukrainian energy infrastructure. Nasheed stepped down as the speaker before the inauguration of the president. Days before the newly elected president of the Indian Ocean Island was sworn in, Moldavian Speaker of the House Mohammad Nasheed announced his resignation on Monday. Since parliamentary elections are not scheduled for the second quarter of 2024, President elect Mohammad Muzu, who carries office on Friday, will have to cooperate with parliament that has been controlled by the opposition. Now, presenting the business news of the day. According to the recent research titled State of State Finances by PRS Legislative Research states, goods and service tax collection as the percentage of gross state domestic product remain below pre-GST levels even if state revenue receipts have returned to pre-pandemic levels. It stated that some states have suffered as a result of GST compensation grants ending in June 2022 and that tax slab rationalization may be necessary to raise the amount of GST revenue. The National Statistic Office NSO issued data on Monday that indicates the retail inflation rate, also known as inflation rate for consumers, decreased to 4.87% in October, a 4 month low. September saw a substantial decrease in food costs, particularly for vegetables, and the impact of LPG price cut, which helped to lower retail inflation to 5.02%. In June of the last year, the previous low inflation rate was 4.87%. As the investor became cautious ahead of release of inflation data, selling pressure in IT, consumer durables and banking companies caused the benchmark stock indices, the Sensex and Nifty, to dip on Monday. Moreover, dealers noted that investor morale was negatively impacted by ongoing withdrawals of foreign funds and depreciation of rupee. In the early hours of Monday, the rupee lost 4 paise to trade at 83.32 against the US dollar, following the downward trend in domestic stock. Constant outflow of the foreign funds also put pressure on the local currency. According to FX dealers, the opening rate of rupee versus the dollar at the interbank foreign exchange was 83.31% in the first trades. It fell 4 paise from its previous close, reaching a low of 83.32%. Now glance over the top sports news of the day. Novak Djokovic received his trophy on November 13 after securing the year end number 1 ranking, record extending 8th time. Former South African pacer Mona Mokel on November 13 resigned as the Pakistani cricket team bowling coach for 2 days after the team's elimination from the World Cup. Indian team won its last league match 4-2 against Argentina and emerged the champion of the IC Road Level World Junior Challenge at the La Jolla Beach and Tennis Club in San Diego, USA. Indian Olympic medal shuttler PV Sindhu has been given a protected ranking by the Badminton World Federation following a knee injury sustained at the French Open in October, locking in her at the world number 10 spot till she recovers from the injury. That's all for the day. For future news and updates, subscribe to Bharati News. Thank you for watching.